Okay. I'm sorry I'm finished a cookie. I'm Miss Edie, my mother-in-law, Mama Lewis.
Wow.
Mama Lewis. One more time, Mama Lewis. Okay. All right, Ma and I are sitting here at the table. And Ma's in a talkative mood.
There's Chatty Kitty.
Yeah, Kathy. Not Catty. Chatty Kathy. That was the name of a doll.
Oh.
Long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you pull the string, and I think it would go, I love you. You'd pull it another time. Hug me.
Oh.
You know, whatever. It was a Chatty Kathy doll. There's a few little things that said. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm just giving some thoughts as to what I think it might have said. I don't remember. I never had a Chatty Kathy doll.
Oh, me neither.
Okay. Well, by the time that came out, you were grown and had sons. You didn't buy no Chatty Cathy doll for them.
No. That's one thing about having all boys.
Right? You don't need to worry about buying dolls. But now they have G.I. Joes, and they have these He-Man figurines. They don't call them dolls, though. They call them figurines, I think. Power Rangers. I always thought those things were so ugly. And then like when I'm at a garage sale looking through toys, I'll see these grotesque figurines, which I know are stuff for guys, you know, for young boys. And I'm there. I guess they get them together. Whatever. I'm going, okay. My son Chris was never into that I can't think of him. No. And I even would buy him cars, little cars. I found a bunch at a garage sale. Of course, maybe I bought them at a time when he was no longer interested in that. What was he interested in? That's terrible. I can't remember when he was young. What did he play with? And he wasn't one to get rough and tough. But I don't remember. So, but anyway, he still got his place out in the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good. And right now, I believe it's the monsoon season out there in Terlingua, Texas, which means it will rain for like a couple of weeks. At least I think it's might be going on right now. And when that happens, it's difficult to drive up the hill to where he lives. In fact, it's difficult to drive anywhere because the dirt over there is kind of like a clay, and you're going to slide all over the place. Hopefully. Now, he has got a job, but I don't know how he's getting to work if that's the case. He'd have to walk to this other place where he's got a vehicle where he could safely sort of drive. But that's not right there where he's at. He'd have to walk down that slippery slope of a hill or else on the side and go to where the car, well, I think it's his truck he keeps out there. I don't know. I have to talk to him and find out. But he did get a job at a restaurant over there in Terlingua called La Kiva. I don't know if Kiva means the cave. But the way it's built, when you walk in, you're walking downstairs. It's kind of like on the side of a hill thing. So it looks like you're going down into a cave. Which you're only going down the side of a hill. That's the way it's built. But he's supposed to be working in the kitchen, and his girlfriend Brandy, she's a waitress. So they got to do something to get more work done on that little 12 by 12 one layer wall. I love it though. I'm kind of laughing, but I love it. But he does have a roof over the house, which provides more shade, thank goodness. Because out there in the desert, you ain't got any shade. And with the monsoon season, if it's in force right now for those couple of weeks, he's got a little bit of dry space right underneath. Depends on how bad the rain is and how much is coming underneath. I'll have to call him and ask. I don't know. I'm just a worried mother talking now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ma asked me a few minutes ago if I had heard from that guy. I want you to tell him about my marriage proposal. Tell him, Ma.
They think I'm making it up.
It's a good story.
But it was so funny
Yeah.
to me.
Well, tell him. Tell him about it. I think it's funny too. But no, I ain't seen him anymore. I was walking out of the store when he approached me and started talking.
And he says, now wait a minute, I'm going to talk to you.
Because I had started leaving. Maybe he was getting on my nerves or something.
Probably.
And then when I didn't stop, that's when he proposed.
Yeah.
Moss.
And you just walked on off and left him. Left him standing there.
Smart me. Oh no. Right now I got no. Moss got me getting married again.
Again.
Right. Husband number 4. I can count them. No. Okay.
You had to hang up a chain and hang them all on it.
You can only hang one up at a time.
I know it.
Well, he might hang me up. No, I think I'll just, no. I'll enjoy the being single for a while.
For a while.
Right. Now, if I get to be your age, I might decide to marry.
If you get real lonesome and want somebody to hug you every once in a while or something, you know.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
You wouldn't mind another man hugging on you?
Mm-hmm.
Would you want anything else?
No, I don't want all that other stuff that goes with it, so I just leave it alone.
So the idea of a man just sitting by you, putting his arms around you, and y'all watching TV or talking, something like that. Okay. Yeah. Right now, I don't need it yet.
I don't.
But you've been widowed since '99, I believe. So you've been widowed for 20 years. So you might have the desire to have that little bit of companionship there.
I don't know. I'll think one day I'll think about it this way, and next day I'll think, I'm enjoying it like it is.
Well, now I've only been a widow. What's today's date? For 2.5 months. Almost 2.5 months. And right now I'm not ready. Now.
That was what was so funny to me about that guy. I mean, Jack hadn't been dead a long time.
No, 2.5 months.
You know? And
And that happened, what, a week or so or 2 ago or whatever?
however long it was. But it was so funny.
Was he tall,
Well,
dark, and
wait
handsome?
just a minute, I'm going to talk to you.
Was he tall, dark, and handsome?
Yeah, he was.
Okay. But you think he was after my money
I think so.
that I don't have?
Yeah, I think it was, and this is all in my mind, you know. He thought, okay, she's got 2 vehicles. She's got a house and it's paid for. She most likely got a pension coming in. And, you know, he just moved right in and have it made.
Yeah. So
And now, he might not have had that on his mind, but that's what it looked like to me.
well, sometimes our first impression is the right impression.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm still waiting on Social Security to do their part. so that I get, when your husband dies, and you're over 65, so I'm waiting for that. That hasn't happened yet. I still got to get the paperwork to take to the VA. Still haven't got that done. Right now I'm counting pennies. But I'm not.
And about to run out of pennies.
Yeah, but I'm surviving. I'm not having as much fun because I can't buy all my crafty stuff that I don't need because I got tons of it that I'll never get to use before I die. But anyway, that's beside the point. And I can't go into AliExpress right now. I've still got a few things coming in, but I can't go and just enjoy ordering right now. I'm trying hard not to do it because your credit card only holds so much. So, Social Security, please.
Hurry!
Hurry! But the lady at the Social Security place hasn't turned it in because she's waiting on, well, see, my second husband who died, I'd get more money from him. So she's waiting on getting his military records, and it ain't happening very fast. And then I've got to get a few more pieces of information together and let the person know who's filling out the forms for me what that is, and then he's going to mail it. He's helping me with it. And then when I get it, then I get to go to RVA here in Jackson and then wait for that to happen. So he'd be marrying a poor woman right now.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
Well, I want to see his finances before I marry him. What have you got?
What have you got to offer me that I don't already have?
Well, we're not talking about anything on the bedroom scene. We're not talking about that. Whatever he's got to offer there, he can keep right now. We're talking about financial. And I would be a poor woman right now, which I am a poor woman right now. Now, I don't need anybody to send me any money. I'm fine.
But I would spend it if I had it.
Yeah, but I will eventually get it, and then they'll go back, and I'll be a rich woman for a couple of months until I go through it, paying all the bills that I've got and everything else like that.
Then I'd be broke again.
Yeah, but it'll be a happy broke until the next paycheck comes in, But anyway, so much for my woes. But let's go back to you wanting a man to put his arm around you, Ma.
No.
Did you change your mind?
Yeah, I always think about, I know what they asked. I was married too long to not know what they was after.
Is it all the time that?
Just about it.
Oh. Okay. Well, my first husband wasn't really a romantic. So he didn't kind of just, he was just kind of like, let's get it on. Okay.
Get over with.
Oh, no. Well, but anyway, not the romancing part, Then my second husband, he was a romantic. He was a very romantic person. And Jack, well, he was kind of a little in between. A little romance, but not a whole bunch, but a little bit. So, but each one had its perks, so to speak, Anyway, and I wonder what they say about me.
There ain't no telling what they said about you.
They might say, eh.
Her perks didn't last long.
Well, my perks ain't perky no more. So forget that. And then one of my perks is deflated. When they did that partial mastectomy.
Mhm.
Nope. It's like taking a little ball and go,
Oh.
yep, it's not the same. It ain't gonna bounce. Oh well, okay. So much for Ma and I having this intimate conversation
As
about,
long as nobody ain't listening.
but I'm putting it on YouTube.
You are?
You got anything else to add before we stop?
No, I think we done it.
Okay, then I better quit. But no, I'm not looking for a husband. Ma would like one to put his arms around her, and that's about it.
Just don't go no further.
Well,
And they don't usually stop like that. Them arms just keeps on moving.
like here,
Uh-huh.
they'd move from here to here.
From here to here.
Oh, this is moo. End of conversation. Hope you didn't let your children listen to that.
Right, we don't want kids listening.
No. Bye.
Bye-bye. We've had enough fun.
All right, I'm signing off.